I'm Nada Casas, and this is Tahrir Square, and this is Thursday. It's the 10th day of the revolution, and it's 2011.
What has been happening in these days? How have you participated? How are you feeling?
Well, as an activist, I was always, all the time, encouraging people to join political activists, so they would be a considerable part of making the decision. And I was always trying to push people to play part in this life, because this is our country. It's not for other one. It's our country. It's our destiny. We have to play a role to be part of the decision making. And here it is.
So unlike most of the people here, you have been an activist for many years. And why did you want to change this government?
Well, let me tell you about the first day and how we discovered me and one of my friends I introduced you here for you. At the last of the day, it was 25 January, Tuesday, and we were just here spending the night, and we just discovered that the Egyptian people are very nice and very kind, and we were rediscovering that we are again proud of being because we lost a lot of our identity with this government. We lost a lot of our pride with this government. We were very ashamed ourselves. And at the last of the day, we discovered that we were a lot, women and men, and nobody complained of sexual harassment. Everybody was very friendly and very kind to each other. It was like one family, one big family. So we discovered that it wasn't us who was that bad. It is the government. So what's wrong with us is this government. So that's why we are very insisting of bringing back ourselves and our country and getting rid of this government.
How did this turn violent? What happened?
Well, at the first day, at 25 January, it was going very peacefully, and the police were trying to be very wise, trying to control, but not interfering, not even preventing. This was amazing. When we were trying to reach the Tahrir Square, then the police started to be very violent, and we fought back, but with peaceful way, with our own hands. It was going on, trying to fight back without using any kind of weapons. Even at Friday, at the end of the day, it was going very peacefully. At the end of the day, they decided to prevent us violently. The police tried to end the demonstration, and then it started to be violent. Even till this moment, with more than 200 killed from the demonstrators. Even till now, when they caught policemen or even civilians pro-Mubarak, they prevent the people from beating him.
So you have been sleeping here at night?
Yeah, most of the days, not all the days.
Is it very unusual for women to sleep outside?
Not for me.
But for other Egyptians?
Yeah.
And so how do you feel when you look around at night and you see all these women here?
Great. I feel the people rediscovered themselves again, and they are changing. We are not only changing the regime, we are changing ourselves. We are bringing back what you already are.
What happened last night here?
Last night we expected a lot of violence, and it started early. Pro-Mubarak groups were trying to get in the Tahrir square, trying to push people to go away, trying to attack the people, attack the demonstrators, and we tried only to stop them. But we had information from our friends, even on TV, that they are expecting real violence at the tomb time. The last hours of the night, early morning, very early morning. So at 4 o'clock we were very ready. Most of us were awake, and at 4 o'clock there was a fight going on all over the square, and every now and then we hear a shooting sounds, and everybody was expecting to get shot because we don't know where the shooting are coming from and who's gonna and who is aimed to be shot. So everybody was expecting to be shot, and nobody moved from the square. And most of us said the last words of who is supposed to be dead. You know, as Muslims, we have some words called ash-shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. It calls the shahada, that you are witnessing that God but God and Prophet Muhammad is God's messenger. And we all were saying the ash-shahada and very ready to die, to get killed.
You thought you were going to get killed last night?
Yeah.
And you just stayed here?
Yeah, I'm so ready. Everybody, by the way, it's not only me. Everybody here is very ready to get killed, but not for a chance to go back one step. No way. No way. After we discovered who we are, really are, and how proud we should be of ourselves, no stepping back. Never again. We hate what we wear, and we are very in love with what we discovered, that what we are really are. So we're not gonna drop that. We love it, so we're not gonna drop it. And at 4 o'clock, at the museum, the Egyptian museum, that there was all the day, all the night. It was the most hard fight there, and lot was good. Actually, at 4 o'clock, most of the youth here, maybe 80% were injured and still fighting. One of the doctors, while he was treating one of the injured, he shouted at him. He told him, "This is the fourth time to treat you, so go and get a place to hide." We started to hear a different sound of shooting, and we knew that there are two snipers, one at the bridge, the October Bridge, and one on the roof of Ramses Hilton Hotel, and it goes on for 2 hours. We lost 6. One was shot right here, one in his heart, and 2 was in the stomach. I don't know the other 2, what happened for them. They were and even though, by the way, with every killing, the number fighting back were increasing. And by the way, up till now, for those 10 days, we caught about 300 of the pro-Mubarak was fighting back, attacking us. And we had their ID. Most of them are policemen with a civilian's clothes, and the others are very dangerous criminals. And with the card of as a members of the National Party.
So if you could just finally tell us how you think this will all end. When do you think Mubarak might leave? What might happen?
I'll answer that after. I forgot something to tell you. After the snipers went away, there were a man with a car shooting with the electronic gun, and the youth managed to catch him with their stones. They threw a lot of stones on him, and he was trying to get away. He wasn't able to see, so he hit the edge of the street, and he was stopped. So they caught him and they delivered him for the army. This morning they caught a general with a civilian's clothes, just going around the station and telling information about who is here, how many, how much they got on the entrance of the square. And, they was calling us bad names, so that's why they started to have doubts about him. So they caught him and they delivered him again.
So how will this all play out?
I don't know, but what I'm sure about that Egypt changed a lot in France. And whatever it takes, we are ready to pay the price. And the change has already been done. So nobody knows.
And what would you say to Americans? What's your message to them?
Well, we have done our part. We've changed our country. We liberate ourselves. So my message to American people, I think it's your part to do the same. We are waiting for you to do the same.